In
this case, we proceed with treating the neck and face area, but it's also important to emphasize the quantity of product that should be used. As you can see in the neck area, it's necessary to use approximately 1 milliliter of product, while on the face, more product is required, normally between 1.5 and 2 milliliter. As for the technique, it's always necessary to provide for the micro-deposition of small boili that are positioned on the neck area along the front cervical lines, so as to have the possibility to cover, above all, the frontal face area, which normally requires a more effective revitalization. In such a way, we can have a uniform application of the product in the area, so that we're able to cover the front cervical region and the under chin area. The massage must be soft and regular, and must provide for the coverage of the area we want to treat. By also treating the under chin area, where the signs of aging are a little more visible. Once the uniform distribution procedure of the product has been performed, we can possibly move on to another aesthetic unit, in this case the face, then proceed with the application on the second area, and possibly, when completing the second area, on the third area, such as the décolleté. This must be done in a sequential manner, so that we can have the right perception of application timing and, therefore, of the effectiveness of the product itself. We then proceed with applying microboili on the face area. Normally, in this case too, the product must be applied according to a criterion of various sub-aesthetic units. So we normally start with applying some small bollo on the frontal region, so it can be spread progressively, then on the cheeks, finally on the cheeks area. Subsequently, we go to the chin area and on the most central area of the aesthetic subunits, and therefore on the nose area, on the perioral area, especially of the barcode, and possibly, if necessary, passing over the upper and/or below eyelid area.
Zona periorale, soprattutto del codice a barre, ed eventualmente, se ne ravvede la necessità, è possibile anche passare sulla zona palpebrale superiore e o inferiore.
To improve the skin texture of the pericular area, also in association with other treatments that can be performed. This is due to the fact that the BioRePeel CL3 treatment also has the advantage of being associated with other types of treatments that can be increased. In this way, results are surely magnified and can be even more significant in terms of final stability.
E possono essere ancora più evidenti nella loro stabilità finale.
The product must be distributed in a uniform manner, in such a way that can also safely reach the subocular area, then the area of the lower eyelid, by gently spreading the product around the area almost to the edge of the skin without any risk.
A spalmare il prodotto tranquillamente in tutta la zona fino quasi al margine cigliare senza alcun problema di pericolosità.
And the great advantage of the product is that it's not time dependent. Therefore, it allows its application without any problem or with any anxiety in having to calculate the time of application. As the product, which contains trichloroacetic acid, is chemically modulated and allows us to have absolute control over the application times without falling into potential problems, such as excessive penetration, erythema, or even worse, frost, which is impossible to cause with this product. Once the product has been completely applied on every area, it's necessary to wait 5 minutes for the product to have the opportunity to take effect progressively and uniformly.
E si attende quindi qualche minuto, normalmente fra 3 e 5 minuti, in attesa che la suazione avvenga in maniera progressiva ed uniforme.
Once we have verified the adhesiveness of the glove, it means that the product has reached the right penetration level of the active ingredient contained in BioRePeel CL3. Therefore, both the acid and the biorevitalizing component, defined by both amino acids and vitamins or other products, and from the products that are present. As you can see, it is possible to cleanse the product, and finally to apply the serum, which can be used both to increase the results of BioRePeel CL3 and to grant a minimum restorative action after the treatment.
BioRePeel stesso che per concedere quel minimo di azione restorativa che è possibile avere dopo il trattamento.
We proceed with a wet sponge, so we are able to remove gently and delicately the product that has been distributed over the entire surface of the neck, especially the frontal neck area, which is particularly suitable for treating aging, and the front cervical area, then on face as well.
Dell'aging e della zona cervicale anteriore e quindi si procede anche alla rimozione sul viso.
As you can see, we also applied the product on the upper eyelid region, where the product can take effect without any problems of erythema, or of an inflammatory or an irritative nature towards the eyelid area, thus giving the opportunity to offer a global face approach to the whole face, and then proceeding with improving the texture not only of the front, cheek and chin areas, but also of the lower and possibly the upper eyelid region as well.
Delle zone frontali, geniene e mentoniere, ma anche della regione sottopalpebrale ed eventualmente anche della regione palpebrale superiore.
Once the complete removal and cleaning of the post-treatment skin has been performed, it's possible to proceed with the serum application, and the treatment is considered completed. Its greatest advantage, besides the ability in terms of performance and effectiveness of the product itself, is also its high degree of tolerability.
Di esecuzione di efficacia del prodotto stesso e anche ovviamente il suo alto grado di tollerabilità.
The very low presence of side effects that allow the patient an immediate resumption of all her work and social activities, and, above all, a degree of effectiveness that can combine both the peeling and the revitalizing effects that these substances have on all active ingredients that are contained in the product itself.
Che delle azioni rivitalizzanti date dalle sostanze e dai principi attivi che sono presenti nel prodotto stesso.